always starts with the mindset, and that's gonna be your foundation. From there, you have two pillars. You have movement/exercise, and then you have nutrition. At the top, it's gonna form your results. So the results is the roof. If you don't have one of those pillars, so if you have exercise, but you don't have nutrition, well, guess what? You're not gonna get those results. It's a house. You gotta have both pillars in order to get those results.
Hey everybody, Dr. Sam Gebber here from Lake Effect Chiropractic. Today I'm hanging out with
Brandon Nowak.
We are at Seung-Ni Fitness Club today. Brandon's been the owner here for the last couple months, so we're gonna ask him a couple questions today on both what he's experienced as an instructor and as the owner. So Brandon, first question, why is fitness, why is movement important?
Fitness and movement is important for anybody of any age, right? So as we age, aging is the aggressive pursuit of comfort, is what one of my favorite quotes from Gary Brecka. So as we get older, we're gonna want to do less things in our life. It's just natural. So by continuing to move, continuing to prioritize fitness and exercise, you're gonna continue to be able to do the things that you love to do now as you continue to get older. So it's just important to keep things going. As we get older, that hill gets steeper and steeper. So start now and just keep going.
Yeah. So it is January, it is the new year. So for someone who's a little bit unfamiliar with the gym, and they're looking to make the change, where's a good place to start?
Great place to start is just at home with 10,000 steps a day. It's gonna allow you to increase that cardio rate, you'll burn a little bit of calories, and then once you're fully ready to really come into the gym, and you're used to moving, you're used to doing things like that, group fitness is a great start because you don't have to think about what you're gonna do. You don't have to go in and worry about all the people looking at you. You come in, the instructor kind of guides you through an effective workout, and then you're able to leave after an hour knowing you've got a good workout in.
So what are some of the challenges with starting, right? Start with 10,000 steps, all right? Maybe introduce to group fitness classes, but what are some of the challenges that you see with people starting?
A lot of people get nervous just to start because they don't know what they should be doing, right? So it all starts with, your mindset, right? Get yourself into the right mindset, get yourself hyped up so that when you are finding whatever gym is for you, like you feel comfortable going in, right? Once you're in that positive mindset, hey, I'm doing my 10,000 steps, find a friend. See if you have a friend that's interested. It's hard joining a gym by yourself, right? Having that friend is not only gonna help with accountability, but you also have somebody to go in there with. That's one of the hardest parts, is just walking through the doors, right?
Yep. So we offer a variety of classes here at Seung-Ni Fitness.
Absolutely.
Right? So for someone who's looking to start, what do you find, or what class do you find most beneficial for them, for someone who is new?
For a brand new member, somebody who's never done fitness before, I'm gonna suggest they come to our body sculpt class.
Okay.
So body sculpt is gonna be where we're utilizing the free weights. You can choose any size weight that you feel comfortable with, and we're gonna focus on high rep, low weight exercises. So you're not necessarily gonna get big and bulky. However, it's gonna allow you to burn fat and tone and strengthen the muscle that you currently have.
Awesome. So, introduced to the gym, especially in our office, we talk about mechanics, function, technique, and form. So can you expand a little bit on the importance here and how you incorporate that into the classes?
Absolutely. Form is always going to be the number one most important thing. If form is not correct, you're not only going to be not working the muscle as effectively as you could be, you're going to be working other muscles along with it, and then also it leads to injuries. 9 times out of 10, if somebody gets hurt in the gym, it's not because of what they're doing, it's because of how they're doing that workout.
Yeah, and that's what we see a lot in the office too, is how they were moving. Movement is important, but it's important that we move well in the process. And so, talking about pain and injuries, what are some of the modifications that you incorporate here for new members?
So whenever we introduce a new member into our facility, we always ask them, hey, do you have any, injuries or pain or anything along those lines that is going to prevent you from doing certain moves? A lot of times, if it's somebody new, they might know, hey, yeah, I have shoulder pain, but they don't know what moves they can and can't do, right? So all of our instructors are certified to teach every single class that they're teaching. If they know that somebody needs to have an alternate move, they're gonna give it to them when they're teaching class. Or my favorite saying is, if you're moving, you're winning, right? We come here to do things that we wouldn't do on our own. If you're in here and you can't do, let's say, a shoulder press, you can do any move that you are comfortable doing. If you're moving, you're burning calories, and at the end of the day, you're getting closer to your goal.
So movement, function, fitness, right? Those are some key pieces to a kind of a lifestyle change.
Absolutely.
But how does nutrition fit into this?
So think of it like you're building a house, okay? The foundation is always going to be the mindset. Your mindset is the number one thing, whether it's your mindset before working out, before starting a 6-week program, before starting a job, it does not matter. It always starts with the mindset, and that's going to be your foundation. From there, you have 2 pillars. You have movement/exercise, and then you have nutrition. At the top, it's going to form your results. So the results is the roof. If you don't have one of those pillars, so if you have exercise, but you don't have nutrition, well, guess what? You can't outrun a poor diet.
Nope, you
if you have it the other way around, right? You don't have the movement in there and you're eating great, sure, that's great, but you're not gonna get those results. It's a house. You gotta have both pillars in order to get those results.
No, I really like that. The house kind of metaphor, it really ties it all together.
Absolutely.
So what advice do you have for someone to stay motivated? You know, a lot of times we can get discouraged. We don't really know what we're doing. So advice to stay motivated, to keep coming back.
My first thing is don't just focus on the number on the scale.
Yep.
Okay, so many people will come in and they're just trying to decrease the number on the scale. The scale number doesn't necessarily mean anything, because if you're dropping your fat, but you're increasing your muscle, sure, you might increase weight. So it's not just about the number on the scale, it's focusing on the small wins.
Yep.
Right? Maybe you can do 2 more bicep curls than you could previously. Take that into account. Or, I mean, the easiest way to hold yourself accountable, find a friend.
Yeah.
Find a friend to do it with. And maybe you don't have any friends in the area, or you're new to the area. That's what's great about group fitness, right? You come in, you're not only gonna meet me, because I'm always up at the front desk, but you're gonna meet all the instructors, you're gonna meet all the other members, and then even the regular members, they're gonna ask for your phone number. They're gonna text you and say, hey, you weren't in class today, what's going on? You know, and that's what, it makes it fun. It's the community aspect of it, where you're no longer forcing yourself to go to the gym and doing it all on your own, right? You've got an entire gym that is there to support you. And when you come in, you know, the entire gym there to help motivate you, help hold you accountable.
Yep. The support system is great, and we get that a lot at Lake Effect, but to know that there's a place that, you know, we can start kind of pushing our patients where there is that support system. That social aspect is super important. We have people that can help motivate us, right? We start to get discouraged, we can reach out, or they reach out to us and make sure, hey, are you going to class? I'm coming to class. So it's that last little key piece, I think, that keeps people moving along and coming back in. And so kind of my last question for you, Brandon, is what sets Seung-Ni apart from other gyms or other fitness clubs?
The number one thing that I can say, and I know it sounds cheesy, but when you join Seung-Ni, you're more than just a member. You're not just another number, right? You become a part of a fit family. So when I say, yes, there are benefits physically to coming and working out, right? In 6 weeks, you can transform your body if you do it right. But there are so many mental benefits that you're gonna get from Seung-Ni. Not only are you gonna make friends, you're gonna meet people. People are gonna hold you accountable. But when you leave here, you just leave feeling better about yourself. You leave feeling proud. And just knowing that you have a support system.
Absolutely.
Right? So whether it's in the gym, people encouraging you to lift heavier, or it's outside of the gym and you had a death in the family, or you had something going on that's causing you to have a hard day, we're always looking out for each other. So whether you're a member, an instructor, if you're part of the Seung-Ni family, you're part of the family. You're not just a member here.
Yeah, very nice. Any questions for me or anything you'd like to talk to anybody else about?
Just, we have a lot of members that do come, right? And they need to do alternate moves, or they are experiencing, you know, shoulder pain, back pain. How could Lake Effect Chiropractic really help our current members?
Absolutely. So one of the first things we do look at is what your pain is preventing you from doing. So you come in, we do a thorough history, a thorough exam, but we see how you're moving first, all right? What do we need to incorporate to help you move better? All right, we'll give you exercises at home. We have a 500 square foot gym, so we start incorporating some of those rehab therapies. We strengthen the area. The hardest thing when dealing with pain is keeping it gone. So we can kind of decrease that pain threshold a little bit, but we're usually one to two movements away from aggravating it again. So decreasing that threshold so we can live life down here, have the capacity, the tolerance, right? We start to work on how you're moving in our gym space so we can see how you are. And so at that point then, when we get to, or when you get to the point where you want to start making that change, you want to start doing stuff at home, you want to go get a gym membership, you have the right mindset and you have the right idea, and that function is important, but it's going to follow once we start decreasing that pain.
Absolutely.
So thanks for joining. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you have any questions, you'd like to schedule an appointment at Lake Effect Chiropractic, call 989-686-6808. Or if you're in the Bay City area and you're looking to incorporate a little bit more fitness, change your lifestyle a little bit, Brandon, I'll let you take this one.
Yeah, stop on out, Seung-Ni. We're here on Wilder Road at 4420 Wilder Road here in Bay City. Or reach us out via telephone at 989-671-4001.
Thanks, guys.